Ford's Heritage Vault launched less than 2.5 years ago and has become a go-to destination for car enthusiasts. Welcome back to Techstination. I'm Fred Fishkin. Joining us from Ford Heritage Vault is audiovisual archivist Shelby Long. Hi, Shelby.
Hello, Fred. Thanks for having me.
Great to see you. And this amazing site is now attracting 1.2 million searches a month, and the content continues to grow. Give us a bit of an update on the concept here and some of the latest additions.
Absolutely, yes. So we have grown at a staggering rate. We just recently surpassed 8 million downloads. But what's new with the content that we've added, we just finished up with the full 4 times run, starting from post-World War II up until the last issue in 1993. So there's some fun new content from the 80s and the 90s. And it's all of the 4 times issues. So it's including the US, but we also have Canada and the UK represented as well.
And Ford Times, the magazine that dates back to 1908, I understand it was first published.
Yes, yes. So originally it was more for dealers and like parts depots. It was more of an internal publication, not as exciting as what it became. And it really was post World War II that they kind of rethought what they were doing with the magazine, and they turned it into more of a lifestyle guide. And so similar to Reader's Digest. Uh, with some fun content that's sometimes related to vehicles, but usually it's just about anything. I mean, it's fashion. There are thousands of recipes, guides to road trips, camping, you name it. There's something for everyone in the 4 times.
There's at one point a kitchen of the future kind of piece as well. Is that
Yes, yes, that's one of my favorites. It's a little tongue in cheek. It's supposed to be a prediction that the kitchen will eventually become obsolete. And so there was a series in the 1980s where they predicted where will we be in 2004. And so that was one of the predictions, was that the kitchen will become obsolete, which I read it almost as satire. It's pretty funny. And there are a lot of good pieces in that series for sure.
And now we've got DoorDash and all that stuff.
Right, so it's not that far off.
So this really is a time capsule of sorts. So tell us about some of the other things that are proving to be the most popular on the site.
Yeah, like I said, there's something for everyone. But we still see a lot of enthusiasm over our product imagery and our product brochures. I think one of the highlights for me would be the concept cars. I think that there's a lot of content there that people haven't necessarily been exposed to, and so that's another one. But the 4 times has really taken off since we've added that to the site. Um, Downloads have skyrocketed. And yeah, I encourage anyone. I make my family go take a look all the time when we add new material. But this is exciting that we have that full run, and you can kind of see the progression of ideas and concepts when it comes to just about anything.
And this is all free and so much is downloadable, right?
Yes, everything is downloadable. Everything was scanned at a high resolution. So if you go to fordheritagevault.com, type in some sort of a search. You can also do an advanced search if you're looking for something more particular. And whatever you find, you can download.
Since you are an AV archivist there, can you take us inside a little bit how this process works of getting all this material and then getting it on the site?
Yeah, and that's, yes, taking a peek behind the curtain. It's quite involved. It takes a team to run this site. So we will kind of months in advance, sometimes years in advance, decide what content we want to roll out. And that means packaging it up, getting it all together, making sure that we have each issue and then sending it out to be digitized. And so, what is digitizing? It's scanning at a high resolution so that we then have that physical piece as a digital file as well. And then those digital files in batches are then uploaded and added to the site.
I imagine you come across some things that have to be handled very carefully because of their age.
Absolutely, yes, yes, that's very common.
I'm not looking in the mirror here, but I'd probably be included there. So for more info, Shelby, where should people go?
Yeah, so check out forwardheritagevault.com. As I said, we're always adding new material, so it doesn't end with the Ford Times. We also have thousands of other images and publications up, namely product imagery, concept vehicles, as well as product brochures. But yeah, forwardheritagevault.com. Stay tuned. We're going to always have new fun content for everyone.
And people might even find some Thanksgiving recipes there, right?
Oh, hundreds, hundreds. Yes, yes,
That's
absolutely.
terrific. Shelby Long, thank you so much for spending time with us.
Thanks for having me.